Hey, world changers, it is me again. I was quite happily doing a check-in and my Facebook Live just suddenly just decided to shut down. I think my cat decided to walk across my computer, so that might have been the issue. So I'm back again. Hi, Amanda. Round two, I will start this video right from the beginning again. But yeah, I'm basically saying happy World Sleep Day to you because today is International World Sleep Day, and it is all about promoting healthy sleep, healthy activities to encourage a healthy sleep routine. Yeah, it was definitely the cat, Amanda. So yeah, today is all about promoting a healthy sleep routine, sleep practices to encourage us to get a good night's sleep. Really, sleep is all about rest and recovery. It's when our body goes into repair, and it is essential for our health and well-being, for our physical health and definitely our mental health. We all know what it's like when we've had a rubbish night's sleep. You know how grouchy and grumpy you can get, how it affects your performance, it affects your relationships, your patience, your tolerance with other people. And yeah, if you're somebody that is literally relying on cocktail of caffeine and sugar to get you through the day, then tap into all the resources that are all over social media today promoting World Sleep Day. So get some top tips and techniques. But while I was I was totally scrolling on Facebook, and got distracted by a post, and it had these 22 interesting facts about sleep. I won't read them all out, but some of them that's kind of struck me, I thought I will share them with you because some are fun and some are more interesting. So some of them, for the first one, humans spend a third of their life sleeping. And that's great. If you are somebody that sleeps and you do have a good sleep practice, then you will definitely get a third of your life sleeping. However, you're somebody that sleeps is affected by sleep deprivation, then you might have a little bit less. But the record for the longest period without sleep is 11 days, and that was set by a Californian student named Randy Gardner in 1964. And whilst it highlights here that is not to be recommended because whilst Randy experienced extreme sleep deprivations, others who have tried to beat his record have died staying awake for this long. So definitely not recommended. Some other factoids for you. Let me just flip over the page. 1 in 4 couples sleep in separate beds to ensure a good night's sleep. Sleep deprivation will kill you more quickly than food deprivation. So neither obviously are recommended. Do not quit food or sleep. Have both. Don't get hungry. Another one, pain tolerance is significantly reduced by sleep deprivation. So this is what I was saying in my last video before it was rudely cut off by Ban Ki-moon, that basically, you know, like I said before, sleep is all about rest and recovery and our body repairing. So if it is not in recovery mode, that means then that it is, you know, you're going to be more susceptible to pain. So if you have a condition that causes you pain, then sleep is absolutely got to be a priority for you and finding ways to get a better night's sleep. So if you are struggling with this, then definitely tap into the resources that are flying all over the internet today. And also, ideally falling asleep at night should take you 10 to 15 minutes. I was saying that, you know, I'm very fortunate that when my head hits the pillow, I go out like a light. And this one I found really interesting. So humans are the only mammals that willingly delay sleep. So we actually are impacting on our health and well-being by not going to sleep when our body requires it and feels the need for it. So can you imagine what it would be like if you could actually just sleep whenever you wanted and wherever you needed to sleep, just like mammals did? And I think this world would operate in a completely different way if we were allowed to do that. Because, well, one of the things, so we're going to have Nick Littlehales, who is a world-renowned sports sleep coach. He's going to be speaking. He's a sleep expert. He's going to be speaking at Change Your World, and he's going to be debunking a lot of myths around sleep. And he very much talks about two types of people. You have AMers and PMers, and we have our own sleep cycles, and it's very much getting to know yourself and knowing what's right for you, whether you're a morning person or an evening person, because that will dictate your performance in your work and how you show up in the day and what have you. And it might be that a career change is completely required. And it may be, I mean, going forward, if employers understood that people were AM and PMers, and he actually says, I think it's 30% of the population are AMers and 70% are PMers. So we actually all operate better in the evening. So maybe we actually, need to change our working day. Maybe we need to be like the Spanish and have a nice little siesta in the afternoon. I'm totally up for that. If we just got a bit of sunshine as well, that would be good. And one last little fact is high earners of 65, 75,000 above get the best sleep. I can agree with that. I think I would sleep a hell of a lot better if I was earning that kind of money. So yeah, some little factoids. I will post a link to where I got these so you can read the rest of them. There's loads more, talks about a giraffe only needing 1.9 hours of sleep a day, where a brown bat needs 19.9 hours a day. I'm not sure why they didn't just round it up to 2 or 20 hours, but it's very specific. But yeah, so that's what that's some interesting facts for you. It's all about World Sleep Day today. It's really hard to say. So yeah, if you are somebody that struggles with getting a good night's sleep, then come and see Nick Littlehales, the expert sleep coach that we're going to have at the Change Your World conference. Some of the things he will talk about is that he's going to talk about the power of a nap and how you can nap with your eyes open in a room full of people. Definitely done that at some of the BBC meetings that I used to attend. He'll talk about how to manage the impact of technology while remaining fully connected with the world, which I think is a great one. We had Laura Willis from Shine Offline at our last Inverness conference, and she very much spoke about the impact that technology was having on our mental and physical health. So the thing is, we don't have to stay connected. It's entirely up to you how you stay connected and what medium you choose. However, me personally, I love Facebook. I love it because it allows me to connect with like-minded people, to find my role models, people that inspire me. And I would never have had that platform if social media had not been invented. So I am so grateful for that. But I am very picky and choosy about what I connect with, what I what I watch, what I absorb, and and I have, since Laura's talk last year, I've stopped taking my phone into my bedroom. I've stopped using it as an alarm clock. I've got myself one of these nice alarms that it doesn't, well, it can make a sound if you want, but it lights up, just gradually lights up. So I just wake up with that. So, which is lovely. Don't always fully trust it because I'm always worried that it won't wake me up. So I do have a backup alarm, but I actually put it at the other side of the room so that I'm forced to get out of bed and not just hit the snooze button. That's another technique that I use. It gets me up because I find if you go into snooze mode, it makes you feel really groggy. And I think if you just get up out of bed, which sounds torturous, it actually sets you up better for the day. That's what I found, but give it a try yourself. Report, let me know if you think that helps you. But yes, something else that Nick will talk about is why teenagers should be lying in. So if you're a parent of a teenager, you've got Kevin the teenager constantly lying in, just not getting up, then, well, that's what this meant to. They actually need more sleep than adults. So, yeah, he'll talk about why snoring and other nighttime challenges, what you can do about that, how to deal with jet lag, things like that, and how to discover your own sleep cycle. Now, Change Your World is all about living life better, but it's living life better by your own standards. It's getting to know you, whatever that means for you. So it's getting to know yourself, understanding what your core values are, where you know, what is right for you, because what is right for me will not be right for you, or not necessarily. And it could be, it's just try your own things, find out what works for you, what serves you, what doesn't. Ditch the stuff that doesn't serve you, because it does not bring you happiness, it doesn't bring you joy, it makes you miserable, it makes you anxious, stressed, all the rest of it, all these things that we're trying to eradicate. And this is what Change Your World is all about. It's encouraging people to make positive changes in their life. You know, it can be small changes. And the title, you know, we talk about Change Your World, and you know, sometimes I get people going, well, I don't want to change my world, I like my world. And I go, okay, that's brilliant, but let's break that down. What your world, of the elements of your world, and do you have the most positive relationships? Do you have a healthy diet that is making you feel great and live with vitality and an abundance of energy? Do you move well? Is your health good? Is your sleeping good? Are you on path and on set to your goals and intentions? You know, is your career doing well? So when you break down all these different elements, you might have overall, life might be good, and nothing really majorly to complain about, but there'll be just little areas where you just think, that could do with some improvement, or yeah, I'd like to change that, I'd like to tweak that. Or you may be listening to this and thinking, no, I want to completely overhaul every aspect of my life. Wherever you're at, there is something at the Change Your World conference for you. So some of the speakers we've got, Will Merthyr, he's going to be sharing, he's a transformational coach, and he's going to be sharing his own personal story of having a near-death experience, swept into the sea by this freak wave, and had this incredible experience. And he's author of a book called Dying for a Change. Highly recommend you read that book. It is an incredible read. But yeah, it's all about putting life into perspective and suddenly realizing what's important. Going to have James Duncan Rogers also reiterating that point, you know, very much about when we learn about death, we learn about living, we truly learn about living. And she's going to be talking about how we're conditioned to avoid the subject, but when we actually embrace the subject of death, we truly understand how we can embrace life and live it to the full, but still do all the day stuff that we've got to do, and you know, enjoy our responsibilities, that kind of thing. Got Maggie Georgopoulos she's author of Up the Ladder in a Skirt. She's going to be talking about our conditioning. I mean, the whole day is actually about conditioning, but each speaker will have their own specialist subject. But Maggie is very much going to talk about how we're influenced right from childhood, you know, the influences that come in from every aspect, our significant role models, the media, the experiences that we have, and how that shapes us. And then we get to adulthood, and it's suddenly like, is this true for me? Is that in keeping with my core values? Why have I got this belief system? And suddenly you find yourself doing stuff and going, this is really not what I'm about. Why am I doing this? And it's because, well, everybody's doing it. Society says you should do it. Or, you know, it's like me, you know, hitting kind of 36 and just thinking, wow, my life is just eat, sleep, work, repeat. And, you know, despite having a good job, you know, I just had never mapped out my life. It was like, well, I had mapped out my life. It was like, okay, leave school, go and study, get a job, get married, get a house, have kids. And that was my life. And I suddenly was just hitting 36 and just thinking, oh, this sucks. This is not what I signed up for. So she's going to talk about that and get you to, you know, she's got a real amazing surprise that's going to come in her talk. So It'll really get you looking at your biases and your conditioning. So that's going to be a good one. Brian Main. So Brian Main is from goalmapping.com. So he is creator of the world's leading achievement system. So this is all about implementing, getting clear on where you want to go, but he gets clear on the process of how to achieve them. Because it's all very well coming to an event like Change Your World or, some other training day or workshop. But if you're not, you come away inspired, you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this, going to do that, but you get caught up in work and back to Monday morning, and before you know it, you're like, oh yeah, what was that amazing event I went to? Well, he is going to get clear with you about the steps when you leave the event, the steps that you need to put in place to create the life that you really want to create, and achieve the goals that you want to do, whether whatever aspect of your life that is that you want to change. So an incredible lineup of speakers. We've got Ian and Ian Bell from the Executive Fitness Foundation. He's going to be doing a Facebook Live tomorrow all about health and well-being. So if you've got questions that you want to ask Ian, come on board. We haven't confirmed the time, but it should be around about lunchtime, around about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'll be doing a post about it, so you will be notified. But yeah, if you've got questions about health and well-being that you would like to ask Ian, then do send them to us. And Marta is going to be talking about, she's from Plant-Based Health Professionals, and she's going to be talking about the health benefits of a plant-based diet and, deconditioning your belief system that, we need meat and we need protein and all these other myths that come with a non-plant-based diet. So, and the things this is just all tips for you to try. I am an advocate and a promoter of try it for yourself, see how you feel, and find out if it works for you. This is not about pushing any belief systems onto you and what have you. It's very much try it for you, work out what is best for you. So yeah, another exciting news. We've got another exhibitor signed up today. We've got DW Sports, so they're going to be at the conference with their all their equipment, so you can try out all their stuff. You're going to be giving away lots of free stuff and doing fitness tests and all kinds of stuff. So that is definitely one to engage in. If you have services as well that inspire or support people to make changes in their life, and you want to showcase your services at the Highlands largest health and well-being event, because that is what Change Your World is, then go onto the Change Your World website and you can apply within and see if you're a good fit for the Change Your World service conferences. So that is me. I think I've gone on long enough, but thanks for watching. And if you've got any questions later on, if you're watching this on replay, then obviously pop your comments below, and please share this. Let people know that the Change Your World conference is happening. If sleep is an issue for you, oh my God, please come along to the conference and see Nick Littlehale's talk, because you'll just go away with a new approach to sleep. You'll understand how you've been conditioned all your life and been told some of the incorrect information. Hey Kim, nice to see you. You messaged me the other day. Have you got your ticket yet? I know you were swithering about it. But so just a reminder on that, actually, the early bird price ends on Sunday the 17th. So if you do not want to pay more for this life-changing event, then book your ticket before Sunday, because the prices are going up to full price. At the moment, we've currently got 15% off. And yeah, why pay more when you don't have to? So, but anyway, love to you all. Sorry, Kim, I know you've just joined in, but we were just talking about World Sleep Day, and I was sharing some interesting facts around sleep. But fundamentally, sleep is absolutely crucial to our health and well-being. It's often described as the third pillar. So there's 4 pillars of health, and sleep is often described as the third pillar. I actually disagree. I think sleep is the first pillar. And because I think when we don't have good sleep, it affects our performance, it affects our relationships, we're grouchy with other people, affects our food choices because we, rely on caffeine and sugar and, other whatever just to kind of fuel us through the day, any other energy boosting foods. And, it just really does. We all know what it's like when we've not had a good night's sleep. It really, really does affect us. So, yeah, make sleep a priority. If you've not got a good sleep routine, a good sleep practice, and you're not getting good night's sleep, then do come along and see Nick and hear him and all the other wonderful speakers that will all give you something to take away that will improve your health and well-being and improve your life, allow you to make incredible changes, and will inspire, empower, and motivate you to create the life that you really want to live. So love to you all. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow when Ian comes on live. All right, take care. Bye. I've just realized I don't have an end button. This happened the other day. I'm just going to have to close down. I just, yeah, I need my cat to walk across the screen again, find out what she did. It's so bizarre. There's literally no end live button. So yeah, I'm just gonna close it down. Sorry guys, take care. Bye, love you.